So, for a while, I used to hear the music that dreams come in on. So I would record them into my phone, onto some film, use the piano, use my voice. This morning, I was dreaming. I was at high school and walking around, and I have different bags. And I was at the swimming pool at some point, and Cindy, my boyfriend's sister, jumped into the swimming pool, flipped a small metal rowboat upside down, and was swimming with it like a board underneath the water. And I'm watching, thinking, I know she can hold her breath a long time. And so there's a group on the other side, and there's a window and just to an atrium, and I'm kind of saying, did anybody else, see her come up for a breath? And I leaned over, and she was coming up and, getting out of this walled area. There had been 3 of us there, though, and I was looking for hair clips. I found twisty ties. I did find one, round one. And then I had left my jacket in a bag. I'm walking around, and I had my bag from Cusco, nice little red and blue duffel bag of cloth. And I found it and came back for it. And the teacher that I was talking to was questioning and saying, what? And I had lost my jacket the day before. So I think it's funny because I'd had this difficulty finding my words a couple of times in the last week or two, not in a dream. So I was sitting and talking to her about it, and she said, talked about like seeing a doctor or something. And then I'm going into this classroom. I said I need a bathroom. I need a place to change my clothes, get my my other clothes on. And one of the teachers opens the door, and first it's a bathroom, but then it's like, oh, you can't go in here, you have to go over there. And I'm in front of this classroom, and there's a little curtain, and I take my jacket off, and I'm up on this stage, and the class is out facing the stage, and there's about 12 to 15 people, and I'm a freshman, and I look over, and Art Butler is sitting along the wall somewhere, but down the row of seats, but he's got really blonde, like a really blonde fro, and it looks like it was dyed blonde. And I thought, well, okay, something embarrassing here again this time around, being a freshman, like the first time around. And then I decided this isn't the place to change my clothes, and I don't really have the clothes. The other set of clothes. And then as I'm walking, there's a group of black guys, African American, and one guy goes, hey, you want to go for a motorcycle ride? And I said, sure, and so he gives me his number, his information. He's got another piece of paper, but that's not what he's giving to me. And I said yes, and we're going to go on this motorcycle ride, I suppose. So I'm going to try to find the melody that dream came in on, and I'm wondering if that little rain fart, that little, for lack of a better word, is part of the memory loss returning, or part of a skill set returning. And we'll see. Let's see. That's what I was humming when I woke up.